Hey everyone, welcome to Take a Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at ZMoon, not sure how you pronounce that, ZMoon 3-in-1 flash drive for iOS, Android, Windows and presumably Mac. Now the really good thing about this flash drive is that it's got a standard USB, it's got a USB-C and a Lightning connector on it, so you can attach it to anything with a USB port, USB-C port or pretty much any iOS device. Now this is going to come in handy if you want to be transferring files from say an iOS device to an Android device, or maybe large files from your iOS device, Android device to a PC, especially if you're doing things like video editing, things like that. It makes it really easy to transfer stuff between your devices. Now on the back it just gives you a bit of information about video compatibility, audio, pictures and documents. Now inside the box we get a small user manual that's got a barcode to download the app, and then inside it just gives you a bit of information of some of the features of this USB stick. That's USB stick itself. So there we have, at one end we've got the standard USB, and then if you flip that lid up, you've actually got your Lightning connector. Flip it round and there you have your USB Type-C. Now the only downside is if you've got micro USB, then you're going to struggle here. Okay, let's get the ZMoon connected up and see how it performs. Okay, so first thing I wanted to do is connect it into my laptop, copy about a gig file across and see how quick that was, and then we're going to use that file when we connect it to some of the other iOS devices I have, and you can see that's copying across pretty quick, so not bad speeds. So when connected to your PC, your laptop, it's going to act just as a standard USB flash drive. Now that it's actually copied across, let's plug the flash drive into an iPad Pro. Now I've gone to the Files app and we're going to connect to the USB flash drive via the USB-C port, and then have a quick play with the file that I've just copied across from my laptop. Now you can see that it's detected straight away as untitled. There's the file we copied across, which is the video that I've got coming out shortly, and you can see that seems to play quite well. Now let's scrub backwards and forwards and see how quick it is. And that's not too bad. It's not super smooth, but actually it's not too bad. Next, we're going to copy the file and copy it directly to the iPad. Now we're going to play the same video file again, and it does play pretty much as it did from the USB flash drive, but what was noticeably quicker was when we sort of scrubbed through the actual video footage, and that obviously is going to be somewhat quicker. Next, I want to see if I could go into the Photos app and then copy files directly from the photos to the USB stick, and that was pretty easy. And as you can see, we've sort of selected a bunch of photos, scrolled down, and we can see our USB stick there, and very quickly copy files across. Go back into the Files app, and then we can see the photos we've just copied across are already there. Next, we're going to connect it to my iPhone using Lightning connector on it and see how this performs. Now for this we actually need to install the app, which is New Flash. Once that's installed, that's going to go ahead and allow you to access the actual USB sticks. And we can see straight away they're the photos that we copied across from the iPad. If we come back and go into videos, we can see the videos that we copied across. And there's a video of the game Spaceland. And again, scrubbing through that, there's a little player in there, so you can go ahead and view video files there. And that seems to work pretty well. And you can even access the camera and take photos and save them directly to the flash drive. Now this is Skittles, my crazy Dalmatian, who was kind enough to actually pose for this particular test. So if we go back into the photo section, there you go, you can see the picture we've just taken of Skittles. Now this is handy if you want to take some photos and you're struggling for space on your device. Now the other good thing is you can actually back up the photos on your device. Now if you're running out of cloud space or don't have an internet connection but want to back up and free some space on your device, you can use the flash drive to actually back up the photos on your iPhone or on your device. Now having a quick look in the settings, we can see we can sort of change the language. Do the app encryption and protect the actual app if you need to. You can even encrypt the actual USB stick to make sure that the files and the data that you store on there are actually nice and safe. Now if you launch the Files app on your iPhone, you actually can't get access to the flash drive. On your iPad you can, on the iPhone you have to use the new Flash app to access the files on the flash drive or transfer files across. As always, thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll leave links to this particular 3-in-1 flash drive in the description below. If you've got any comments, suggestions, I would love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.